From the ancient battlefields of Alexander the Great to the strategic genius of Napoleon Bonaparte, these are the titans of military history who shaped the fate of nations and the course of history. Ready to dive into the lives of the top 12 greatest generals of all time? Buckle up, because this is a journey you won't want to miss. Welcome to our channel, where we explore the incredible stories and achievements that have defined our world. If you're passionate about history, strategy, and the legendary figures who have left their mark, you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's epic countdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's embark on an extraordinary journey through the lives of the top 12 generals in history. Throughout the annals of history, military leaders have played pivotal roles in shaping the destinies of civilizations. These generals were more than just tacticians. They were visionaries who could inspire their troops, outwit their enemies, and achieve the seemingly impossible. From the sands of ancient Egypt to the battlefields of Europe and beyond, each of these leaders brought something unique to the table. Our journey today spans thousands of years, highlighting the strategic brilliance, audacious campaigns, and unyielding determination that have earned these generals a place in history. As we delve into their stories, we'll uncover the secrets behind their successes, the innovations they introduced, and the legacies they left behind. So, without further ado, let's meet these extraordinary figures. 1. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, born in 356 BC in the ancient kingdom of Macedonia, was destined for greatness from a young age. Tutored by the philosopher Aristotle, he absorbed knowledge about philosophy, science, and the arts, but it was his natural flair for military strategy that set him apart. At just 20 years old, he ascended to the throne and embarked on a campaign of unprecedented scale. His strategic genius was evident in battles like Gaugamela, where he outmaneuvered and decimated the much larger Persian army of Darius III. Alexander's ability to adapt his tactics to diverse battlefields, from the deserts of Egypt to the rugged terrain of Afghanistan, demonstrated his unparalleled flexibility. His charisma and leadership inspired unwavering loyalty in his men, who followed him to the ends of the known world. Though his empire fragmented after his untimely death at 32, Alexander's legacy as a military genius endures, influencing countless future leaders and military strategists. 2. Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, born in 100 BC, was a Roman general whose conquests and political maneuvers fundamentally transformed the Roman Republic. His early military career was marked by his role in the conquest of Gaul, where his tactical brilliance shone brightly. The Siege of Alesia, in particular, showcased his innovative use of fortifications and psychological warfare, as he managed to besiege and starve out the Gallic leader Vercingetorix. Caesar's audacity knew no bounds, evident in his daring crossing of the Rubicon River, an act of defiance that precipitated a civil war. His subsequent victories, including the Battle of Pharsalus, where he decisively defeated his rival Pompey, cemented his control over Rome. Caesar's reforms, ranging from the Julian calendar to various social and administrative changes, left a lasting imprint on Roman society. His assassination on the Ides of March in 44 BC by conspirators who feared his growing power marked a dramatic end to his life but paved the way for the rise of the Roman Empire. 3. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, was born in 1162 on the harsh steppes of Mongolia. From a childhood marked by violence and hardship, he rose to unite the Mongol tribes through sheer force of will and strategic brilliance. Genghis Khan's military campaigns were characterized by their speed, efficiency, and ruthlessness. His innovative use of cavalry and psychological tactics allowed him to conquer vast territories, stretching from China to Europe. The Mongol army's adaptability and relentless pursuit of victory left a trail of conquered cities and nations. Genghis Khan's leadership extended beyond the battlefield. He implemented laws and policies that promoted trade, communication, and cultural exchange across his empire. His legacy, though marked by brutality, also includes the creation of one of the most significant empires in history, influencing the development of numerous civilizations. 4. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal Barca, born in 247 BC in Carthage, is best remembered for his audacious campaign against Rome during the Second Punic War. His journey across the Alps with a diverse army, including war elephants, remains one of the most remarkable military feats in history. Hannibal's strategic genius was evident in battles like Cannae, where his double envelopment maneuver annihilated a much larger Roman force. Despite being outnumbered and far from home, Hannibal managed to sustain his campaign in Italy for over a decade, relying on his deep understanding of terrain and his ability to inspire loyalty among his men and local allies. His eventual defeat and exile did little to tarnish his reputation as one of history's greatest military tacticians. Hannibal's strategies continue to be studied in military academies worldwide, underscoring his enduring impact on the art of war. 5. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, rose to prominence during the French Revolution and quickly established himself as one of history's most brilliant military minds. By 1804, he had crowned himself Emperor of the French, embarking on a series of campaigns that reshaped Europe. Napoleon's victories at battles such as Austerlitz and Jena demonstrated his mastery of rapid movement, decisive action, and innovative use of artillery. His ability to inspire his troops and his strategic foresight allowed him to dominate the European continent for over a decade. However, his ambition led to overreach, culminating in the disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812 and his ultimate defeat at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. Exiled to the island of St. Helena, Napoleon spent his final years reflecting on his meteoric rise and fall. His contributions to military strategy and his legal reforms, encapsulated in the Napoleonic Code, have left an indelible legacy. 6. Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, a Chinese military strategist and philosopher from the 5th century BC, authored The Art of War, a timeless treatise on military strategy and tactics. His work emphasizes the importance of intelligence, flexibility, and psychological warfare, offering insights that transcend the battlefield. Sun Tzu's principles advocate for winning without fighting, using deception and indirect approaches to outmaneuver opponents. His famous adage, "Know your enemy and know yourself," underscores the importance of self-awareness and understanding one's adversaries. The art of war has influenced countless military leaders, politicians, and business strategists over the centuries, making Sun Tzu's wisdom as relevant today as it was over 2 millennia ago. Despite the lack of detailed historical records about his life, Sun Tzu's legacy endures through his profound impact on strategic thinking. 7. Erwin Rommel. Erwin Rommel, known as the Desert Fox, was born in 1891 in Heidenheim, Germany. His exceptional leadership during World War II, particularly in the North African campaign, earned him a reputation as one of the most skilled tacticians of his time. Rommel's innovative use of blitzkrieg tactics, characterized by fast, mobile warfare, allowed him to achieve significant victories against numerically superior Allied forces. The battles of Gazala and Tobruk highlighted his ability to adapt to the harsh desert environment and outthink his enemies. Rommel's chivalrous conduct and respect for his adversaries earned him admiration from both sides of the conflict. However, his association with the Nazi regime and involvement in a plot to overthrow Hitler led to his forced suicide in 1944. Despite the controversies, Rommel's tactical brilliance and leadership qualities continue to be studied and respected in military circles worldwide. 8. George S. Patton. General George S. Patton, born in 1885 in California, was a larger-than-life figure known for his aggressive and bold tactics during World War II. Patton's leadership in the North African campaign, the invasion of Sicily, and the European theater showcased his ability to rapidly mobilize and strike with decisive force. His role in the Battle of the Bulge, where he swiftly redirected his troops to relieve the besieged town of Bastogne, remains a testament to his strategic acumen. Patton's strict discipline, colorful personality, and motivational speeches inspired his troops to perform extraordinary feats. However, his career was also marked by controversy due to his outspoken nature and incidents of insubordination. Despite these challenges, Patton's contributions to the Allied war effort were significant, and his strategies continue to influence modern military tactics. His legacy as a fearless and innovative leader endures, immortalized in both military history and popular culture. 9. Saladin. Saladin, born in 1137 in Tikrit, Iraq, emerged as a unifying force during the Crusades, becoming the first Sultan of Egypt and Syria. His most famous achievement was the recapture of Jerusalem in 1187, a pivotal moment that demonstrated his strategic brilliance and diplomatic skill. Saladin's victory at the Battle of Hattin, where he decisively defeated the Crusader forces, showcased his ability to outmaneuver and outlast his enemies. Known for his chivalrous conduct, Saladin treated his prisoners with respect and sought to minimize unnecessary bloodshed. His ability to unite the Muslim world against the Crusaders and his balanced approach to warfare and diplomacy earned him admiration from both Muslims and Christians. Saladin's legacy as a paragon of chivalry and a master strategist continues to be celebrated in both Eastern and Western histories, symbolizing the possibility of honor and respect even amidst conflict. 10. Douglas MacArthur. General Douglas MacArthur, born in 1880 in Little Rock, Arkansas, was a prominent American military leader known for his bold decisions and charismatic leadership. His role in the Pacific Theater during World War II was marked by his innovative island-hopping strategy, which focused on capturing strategically important islands and bypassing heavily fortified enemy positions. This approach proved instrumental in the Allied forces' ability to advance towards Japan, culminating in the liberation of the Philippines, where MacArthur famously fulfilled his promise to return. His administration during the occupation of Japan was pivotal in transforming the country into a modern, democratic state. MacArthur's tenure during the Korean War was characterized by his initial successes and controversial push towards the Chinese border, which led to a protracted conflict. His disagreements with President Truman over military strategy eventually resulted in his dismissal, a decision that sparked widespread debate. Despite the controversies, MacArthur's military acumen and leadership left an indelible mark on the history of the United States and the broader world, making him a towering figure in military history. 11. Frederick the Great. Frederick the Great, born in 1712, ascended to the Prussian throne in 1740 and quickly demonstrated his exceptional military talent. His reign saw the expansion of Prussian territories and the transformation of the nation into a European powerhouse. Frederick's innovative military strategies, such as the oblique order of battle, allowed him to achieve decisive victories despite often being outnumbered. His success in the War of Austrian Succession and the 7 Years' War solidified his reputation as a military genius. Frederick's keen understanding of the importance of logistics and supply lines, combined with his ability to swiftly maneuver his troops, often left his enemies bewildered. Beyond the battlefield, Frederick was a patron of the arts and a proponent of Enlightenment ideas, implementing significant legal and administrative reforms. His legacy as the Great reflects not only his military accomplishments but also his contributions to the cultural and intellectual life of Prussia, leaving an enduring impact on European history. 12. Ulysses S. Grant. Ulysses S. Grant, born in 1822 in Point Pleasant, Ohio, rose to prominence during the American Civil War as the Union Army's most effective commander. Known for his relentless pursuit of the Confederate forces, Grant's strategic vision and determination were crucial in securing key victories. The Siege of Vicksburg, which split the Confederacy and gave the Union control of the Mississippi River, was a turning point in the war. Grant's leadership during the Overland Campaign, characterized by a series of brutal battles that wore down Confederate forces, demonstrated his understanding of the war of attrition. His tenacity and willingness to take risks ultimately led to the surrender of General Robert E. Lee at Appomattox Courthouse, effectively ending the Civil War. After the war, Grant served 2 terms as President of the United States, where he focused on Reconstruction and civil rights for freed slaves. His legacy as a determined and effective leader, both on the battlefield and in politics, has left a lasting mark on American history. These 12 generals, each with their unique strengths and legacies, have left an indelible mark on the tapestry of history. Their stories of ambition, innovation, and unwavering resolve continue to inspire and captivate us. If you found this journey through history as fascinating as we did, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments who you think is the greatest general of all time and why. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more incredible stories from the annals of history.